coming to you from the Ground Zero radio studio. This is the TeenTix Arts Podcast. You can call us TAP for short.
We're all part of TeenTix programs, which work to emphasize youth voices in the arts. I'm Bayla, a newsroom writer for the TeenTix blog.
I'm Josh, also a newsroom writer for the TeenTix blog.
And I'm Mila, a teen editor, and we're this episode's hosts. In this episode, we'll talk about the exciting events that are featured this May. So, Bayla, what's on tap today?
Today, we're going to cover a variety of arts events, from the history of Seattle democracy to a thrilling steampunk audio story. Let's start with Soundoff at Mopop.
Soundoff is a showcase of young musical talent from around the Pacific Northwest. It takes place on May 15th.
It's a perfect opportunity to discover new artists from a variety of genres and perspectives.
The pandemic has been particularly difficult for young musicians and other performing artists, and Soundoff gives young, local musicians a great opportunity to perform and receive exposure for their work.
Yeah, I love hearing what young people are accomplishing. It's always very inspiring to enjoy art created by people around my age. Another musical event occurring is Tour Around Town, presented by Northwest Film Forum, which premiered on April 29th. Recording artist Bovian performed at local Seattle venues in an effort to get the arts community back to work. This event is a great way to get introduced to multiple different venues. As I've never really been immersed in the Seattle music scene, this sounds like a fun opportunity to explore the city virtually.
Exactly, and in the Seattle area, we are lucky enough to have a performing arts and live music community that is welcoming and supportive of youth, and this highlighted that.
This was a project made by a musician for the music community, and we were able to support that community by attending this fun event.
Another exciting opportunity is What the Femme, the evolution of Ellen Ripley, a virtual class at SIF.
I'm definitely interested in this deep dive analysis of women character archetypes in cinema, and this lens of focusing on one actor will allow an impressive level of depth to the analysis.
If you've been finding it hard to commit to long-term engagements over COVID, a one-day workshop like this may be a great opportunity. While this event has passed at the time you're listening, take a look at the SIF website for more super cool one-day workshops like this one. Where What the Femme is connecting a fictional world to our real one, Stand Up Seattle the Democracy Project at MoHi connects the local history of democracy to our present day. Hey Josh, I have a question. How does democracy in history motivate action today?
Well, history always informs our current world. It's fundamental that youth learn about our history and use that knowledge to engage with grassroots democracy and activism today. Studying the movements of the past gives youth a great framework to take action.
I'm never as involved in or educated about politics as much as I would like to be, so this exploration that is specifically tailored to reflect on local history would be a nice way to get more engaged.
Sometimes I feel like I need an escape from the world instead of an examination of it. If that sounds like you too, the Effluent Engine at Book It Rep will take you there. It's a spy thriller with elements of steampunk and sapphic romance that sounds like an awesome adventure to me.
Yeah, and the audio story medium is a very effective way to adapt to the online venue. Listeners shouldn't feel like they're missing out on anything due to COVID with this event. And this dramatic reading also lends itself to people who want to explore new genres, in this case the spy thriller genre, in an intriguing way.
Those events were all exciting opportunities highlighted on this month's TeenTix blog. Here are some other ones that your amazing podcast hosts would like to share with you.
In a time of real disconnect, an event like the Moth Main Stage makes me feel a loving connection to all the other people going through this time too. The event is through Seattle Arts and Lectures, and it takes place on May 21st at 7:30 p.m. It will feature stories from 5 true storytellers all around the theme, There's a Place for Us.
On that theme of There's a Place for Us, one area where there certainly is a place for youth is the future of theater. Reimagining theater and what it will look like in 10, 20, or 30 years is in our hands. A panel put on by Seattle Rep coming on May 20th to 21st will highlight just that with great guests and interesting topics. And this is not only a panel, but an interactive discussion that attendees are welcome to participate in.
And Intimate Theater presents Celebrating Asian American Art and Artists on May 18th, which will take place virtually. Through 4 short performances and a follow-up panel, this event not only provides visibility to combat anti-Asian hate, but also reflects upon the power and importance of such visibility. Thank you for tuning in to the TeenTix Arts Podcast at Ground Zero Radio, where we listen to be heard. I'm Mila.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Bayla. The music in this episode is written by the Steve Griggs Ensemble, produced through the Jack Straw Artist Support Program.
A big thank you to the Teen Programs Manager, Mariko Nagashima, and the Ground Zero Program Manager, Maso Yamada.
You can find us on our blog at teentix.org/blog or on the TeenTix YouTube and SoundCloud channels. Join TeenTix again next time to find out what's on tap.
Thanks for listening.